Yeah, it's crazy. You know, 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters and this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Well, gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I am back for another video discussing Naughty Dog. As you can still hear in my voice, I'm still ill, getting better, but still in the process of recovering. We're going to be discussing Naughty Dog's plans for 2023. So I've been discussing The Last of Us a lot recently. I did a video on Uncharted and stuff. I'm going to discuss what is on the horizon for the next year at Naughty Dog. As we approach 2023, we are literally about 3 days away from the start of 2023. I want to make a video describing what I believe is coming, what we know is coming for certain in 2023, and what I think could be revealed, surprises, secrets, because it seems like a lot's going to be happening next year. We've been kind of like these last couple of years have kind of been the build-up. This year, we got the remake, you know, and all that, but, you know, we've been waiting for the new stuff. And that's what we're going to be really discussing in this video. If you guys, you enjoy this, drop a like, subscribe, join about the near 50% of people are subscribed, hitting the red subscribe button to help us hit 340K. Hit the notification bell to see my videos. Join my Discord down below to discuss Last of Us or any games down below with us. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all down below. Follow us there. If we go for 1,500 likes on this, really appreciate it. Let me know what you'd like to see next year, 2023, this upcoming year, for Naughty Dog. Alright, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get straight into it. So I'm going to do this in chronological order, what I think based on time, what we're going to get, when it's going to happen. So we have to go to next month, January, the beginning. January 15th is the premiere of The Last of Us HBO, the first thing coming really from Naughty Dog / HBO. Next year is The Last of Us HBO. It is a 9-episode weekly series that is going to go through the entire first game, I believe, based on what I've seen and heard. And depending on its success and everything, we may inevitably get a Season 2, which would cover The Last of Us Part 2. But it'll go all the way until about mid-March. But before it ends, there's another thing coming from Naughty Dog. The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, which will be the first Last of Us game ever released on the platform PC. Very, very exciting. I made a video covering all this if you want to check it out, but basically it is releasing on the Epic Games Store and Steam on March 3rd. As for both of those, I plan to be covering The Last of Us HBO right when it releases. We'll do breakdowns, reactions, maybe watch parties, and I'll probably be playing The Last of Us leading up to it. Heck, I would love if I got invited to the premiere of it, but we'll see how things go. If I don't, you know, we'll be still streaming it here at home and getting ready. Again, I'm going to have to be careful I upload that because of copyright, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out. While we're covering the HBO show when March 3rd hits day 1, or if I get it early, I will be playing The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, doing a couple walkthroughs of it. I don't know how much I'll do considering I accomplished everything I wanted to with the remake on the PS5. I may do a regular walkthrough, like a grounded alternate one, maybe some permadeath. We'll have to see, but I'll be doing that while covering the HBO show. So that'll be in March 3rd. Now for this thing, we don't have an exact date. I'm going to play a clip and we'll talk about it afterwards. We have to go all the way back to the Summer Game Fest for this. Take a listen.
Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that
year.
one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
This is something I've covered on the channel for nearly 3 years. The long-awaited Last of Us multiplayer project. Multiplayer game that is coming. So originally, The Last of Us Part 2 had a planned multiplayer mode that was scrapped because Naughty Dog wanted to mainly focus on the single-player aspect of the game. They cut it, and we thought, oh, that might be it. Factions people thought that might be it. But then Naughty Dog said the team's ambition, like Neil said in that quote I just played, he said the team's ambition grew beyond just a mode, and they wanted to make it a standalone title. And now, instead of just being an addition to The Last of Us Part 2, it is its own game. It's got its own story. It's got the scope of a single-player game. It's going to cover so much. It's in San Francisco, as you could tell by the picture there. Problem was, we didn't really get anything super concrete other than that first look teaser image. We got a bunch of vague details and some information about the game, but that was it. And since then, I mean, all really what we've gotten is job listing updates and little hints sprinkled in. So it's just been one of the most anticipated things that we just have not gotten any info for. But Neil promised a major update in 2023. A major update. Do we think the game's going to release in 2023? I wouldn't bet on it. But I definitely think we're going to get a release date. We're going to get a trailer. We're going to get a lot. Gameplay. We're going to get an explanation of what this game's going to be like. What are the modes? It's been rumored to be Battle Royale. A lot of hints with it. I've discussed it in multiple videos. You can go check out my playlist down below for the multiplayer videos. And we're probably going to make a video on it early next year talking about what I think is the plans and when we're going to get this reveal. But my guess is we're not going to probably get this again until the Summer Game Fest. So I would bet by summer we'll probably get official word on this. I don't think it's going to be the first couple months. Maybe after the HBO show, could be spring or summer. That's going to be my guess when we will get this major update. After that, it's a lot of question marks as to what's going to be on the horizon. We know The Last of Us Part 3, it's something I've discussed in numerous videos, is something that has been hinted. It has been rumored a lot recently that it's going to happen, that it's in production right now at Naughty Dog. Neil said outline was written 2 years ago. There have been a lot of hints of it. Do I think we're going to get anything in regards to The Last of Us Part 3 next year? It's a chance. It's just very unlikely. I don't expect it, and I would not bet on it. I think 2024, 2025 is when we will first hear about the game. A reveal in 2024 is what I think is most likely going to happen. There's a chance we could hear about it next year, like officially, but don't count on it. That's just my 2 cents on The Last of Us Part 3 and the whole discussion around it. Then, after that, is the longer-rumored, awaited new IP. Now, again, this is not confirmed either, but it's something that a lot of people have thought, and there's been, you know, the Strays Cross, rumored IP name, and all that. It's been a lot, and to say the least, do I think it's going to happen next year? Are we going to officially get the reveal of it? I think it's more likely than not that we're officially going to know of its existence next year, like that Naughty Dog will confirm it. Neil has hinted at his new project, and again, he said it's the TV. Remember I talked about in the last video, saying that the next game from Naughty Dog, his new project, is going to be structured more like a TV show, and it's going to have a writer's room. He kind of clarified that statement and said, I'm sure no one will misconstrue what this means. Spoiler, it's about making our games in an even more collaborative manner. Stoked to show you our projects as soon as we can. Basically talking about all these new projects. Last of Us 3, new IP, multiplayer game, etc. This was literally December 27th, so a couple days ago. Alright, so that is all that. Then, Uncharted. So as I discussed about a couple weeks ago, Uncharted looks like it is going to be rebooted. It's going to be shipped over to another Sony studio, and it looks like it may get an announcement in 2023. I would not bet on it 100% right now, but I think it's more likely than not we might hear about it next year. Naughty Dog is assisting, so hearing a potential reveal of it, or at least hints of it, I think is very possible. But Uncharted likely is coming back. Just as if it's going to be in 2023, no. Maybe an announcement of it possible, but we'll have to see. And then that leaves one other thing that really I haven't discussed, Jak and Daxter. The one IP that Naughty Dog has left in the dust, and one I'd actually like to see back, because I actually am a big fan of those games. If you guys didn't know. People think I may not know. Like, I played those games on my PS2 when I was a kid. So, I don't know what they're really going to do with the IP. You know, they really just... It seems like Naughty Dog's more focused on The Last of Us now and with everything at that, but I would just love, and I think a lot of people in these comments, hopefully some people would agree with me in the comments, that I'd like to see a Jak and Daxter game. I don't care how long it would take them. I just think it's something they should explore, you know, considering they're working on multiple projects. Hey, if they're not doing the new IP or whatever, hey, throw in a Jak and Daxter. That would be awesome, but you know, we'll have to wait and see on that. So I pretty much have discussed all we know for 2023 and what is to come and some surprises we could see. I'm very hopeful, and this is the year hopefully Naughty Dog will show a lot, because this has been, I feel like, the whole 2020 after The Last of Us 2, 2021, you know, it's the build up 2022 with the remake and, you know, some of the stuff with the show. I hope 2023 is really the year we finally start getting the juicy stuff, the big stuff, because, like, this is kind of in just the build-up, I feel, and hopefully 2023 will be that year where we get a lot. So if you guys enjoy this, drop a like, subscribe, let me know what you could think we're going to get from Naughty Dog in 2023, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Go for 1,500 likes again. Follow me on social media down below to stay connected, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much again, and have a great one. Peace.